So the mind games are coming out hardcore from Team Khabib, okay, against Charles Oliveira. I mean, they were trying to claim like, oh, Charles is scared to fight Islam. He's scared to fight a wrestler. He always fights the stand-up guys, and he's scared against Islam. And Oliveira, he wanted to fight Conor McGregor because he wanted to make some money, but people were using that as an excuse and saying that he was afraid of Islam, and that's not why he doesn't want to. That's why he didn't want to fight Islam, and he wanted to fight Conor McGregor. But Charles Oliveira came out and said it himself. He didn't want to go into Abu Dhabi and fight in Islam's backyard, which makes sense. I mean, he's pretty much the champion. He should be able to fight in Brazil or Vegas or somewhere else besides enemy territory. But anyway, they came out saying, oh, he's scared. He doesn't want to fight, blah, blah, blah. So then Charles Oliveira accepted the fight. And not only did he accept the fight, he said, we can start on the ground with you on top of me. That's how much confidence I have going into this fight. Like, because I guess Ali Abdelaziz came out and said, oh, Islam could make Oliveira look like an amateur 100%. So then Charles Oliveira, comes back and says, oh, see, this is what happens. They're arrogant. They're arrogant. They just think that Islam's just gonna walk through me. It's gonna be an easy night for him, and basically like Islam's unstoppable. And so basically Charles Oliveira said, their arrogance is gonna be their downfall because they're taking me too lightly, basically. And so then Khabib comes back and says, oh, that's strange of him to say that. That we're arrogant. We're not arrogant. We just have confidence. I mean, he has confidence he's going to win as well, and he basically claims that Oliveira is starting to feel the pressure of the fight, and that's complete BS. That's just like mind games. Like, they're trying to play these mind games because everybody knows fighting is 80% mental, 85% mental. So if you can beat the opponent before you even get in the ring, then your job's done. I mean, Conor McGregor was that way. That's how he beat Aldo. He got into his head. He threw him off his game plan. Put Aldo's focus on McGregor instead of on himself, which is the way you should do it. Just ignore what they're saying. Focus on yourself. Focus on your training. But when someone has mind games, it's easier for them to win because the person's not focused. It scatters the focus, and that's like in any sport, really. I mean, you have on the basketball court, on the football field, people are talking trash, trying to get into people's head, so they'll focus on something else besides like being the best. So anyway, these Team Khabib, they've started the mind games, the mental warfare. Maybe they're not so confident as they think they are if they're, having to resort to this. They know Oliveira's not afraid. They know the pressure's not getting to them. So that's why I'm kind of shocked and surprised that Khabib would say something like that, because that feels a little deceptive. And he always says he's a man of God and that he doesn't sin and he's a good person. But this speech seems a little deceptive. I really feel that he doesn't think that the pressure is getting to him. I think he's just doing this more to get into Oliveira's head. I don't know. I could be wrong. But the mind games have started. Hopefully Oliveira is mentally strong enough to not focus on any of that and just focus on his training and focus on himself and his training and let go of all that other stuff, because all that does is take away focus from what he needs to be focused on, and that is his training and the mental strength. We'll see. It's going to be a great fight. I'm not saying Oliveira's going to win, because you never know. You never know who's going to win. This is the fight game. One punch could end it all. Anything could end it all. So I'm not going to say who's going to win, who's not. I mean, they're both very talented guys. Islam's on a 10-fight win streak. Oliveira's on an 11-fight win streak. So it's like they're pretty evenly matched up, except obviously Oliveira has fought, the tougher competition, and I think Islam's only fought one person in the top 10 or maybe even the top 15. I'm not sure, but I am excited for this fight. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Team Khabib is just trying to get into Oliveira's head? And do you think it's going to work? And I guess, who do you think is going to win? I don't know. Like I said, it's the fight game. Anything could happen. Anybody could win. All I know is it should be a great fight. Hopefully it won't be too short, and hopefully it won't be too long. Always that middle of the road is always the best. When it's too short, it's like, oh man, that was too quick. And then, if it's too long, it's like, I mean, I guess if it's a great fight the whole way through, then let it go all 5 rounds. I wouldn't mind. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited for this fight. I'm sure you are. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Peace.